Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we're looking to set you up with a few of some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment to hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 650 likes, we will be dropping a bonus pick in our next video, so take a moment to hit that like button. Also, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ, so go give them a look. Today we will be getting into the NBA's Monday slate of games, and for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the points plus assist tab, and this time we'll be selecting Julius Randle for less than 25.5 points plus assists. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. This line may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Julius Randle has actually only failed to exceed it in 5 of his last 10 games. However, this is a line Randle has failed to exceed in 70% of his last 20 games, in 3 of his last 4 matchups versus the Los Angeles Clippers, as well as in 21 of the 34 games he's played this season. Now, Julius Randle and the Minnesota Timberwolves will be facing off against the Los Angeles Clippers defense that has been actually very solid overall this season, not allowing very many points or assists to their opponents overall. And when it comes to defending against the opponent power forward position specifically, they are just the same, again, not giving up very many points or assists to the position, ranked top 10 in both of these categories. So overall, we don't expect Julius Randle to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Julius Randle is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging near 34 minutes per game. And while this is slightly higher than we'd like to be seeing it to be taking his over on this line, Randle hasn't been getting that many shots over his last 10 games, about 14 attempts per game, and he is still shooting sub 50% from the field. So his minutes aren't necessarily translating to an increase in scoring for him. So overall, we don't expect Julius Randle to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now in his career, Julius Randle has been a solid scorer, this season averaging just above 20 points per game and slightly below 5 assists. And with the way the Clippers have been playing defense as of late, this just is a bit too close for us to be expecting him to go over this line. So for this game, we aren't expecting him to go over it. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Julius Randle for less than 25.5 points plus assist. Now for our next play, we'll be headed over to the points plus rebounds plus assists tab, and this time we'll be selecting D'Angelo Russell for less than 30.5 PRA. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line D'Angelo Russell has actually failed to exceed in 8 of his last 10 games, including in 2 of the 3 games he's played as a Brooklyn Net. Additionally, this is a line Russell has failed to exceed in 90% of his last 20 games, in his last 2 matchups versus the Indiana Pacers, as well as in 30 of the 32 games he's played this season. Now, D'Angelo Russell and the Brooklyn Nets will be facing off against an Indiana Pacers defense that this season has not been very good overall, allowing high PRA totals from their opponents overall. And when it comes to defending against opponent point guards, they are pretty much just the same, pretty bad defensively, allowing a lot of points overall to the opponent point guard position. However, with Russell's new role on this team, just joining it after being traded, and him still learning their offense, we aren't expecting D'Angelo Russell in his role to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that D'Angelo Russell is not getting that many minutes over his last 10 games, just below 24 minutes per game. In his last outing versus the 76ers, it was a blowout, but just finishing with 14 minutes in that game. Additionally, his shot attempts are pretty low, just below 11 per game, and shooting a pretty bad 45% from the field, as well as near 30% from behind the arc, which isn't that great either for the number of attempts he is taking. So overall, we don't expect D'Angelo Russell to have plenty of time or opportunity to reach this line. On his career, D'Angelo Russell has been a pretty solid scorer this season, not having one of his best seasons all around, just above 12 points per game for an average, below 3 rebounds and 5 assists. And again, coming into this game with his limited role on a new team, still learning their offense, we aren't expecting him to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking D'Angelo Russell for less than 30.5 PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Pascal Siakam for lower than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Jared Jackson Jr. for lower than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks on the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BetBlitz, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as $1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog is going absolutely insane with all the free picks, discounted player props, and promos that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. Right now, they do have this Stephen Curry 0.5 discounted player prop. Make sure you guys go lock that in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And again, if you aren't already on Underdog, sign up using code BetBlitz, claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our third play, we'll be under the PRA tab, and this time we'll be selecting Giannis Antetokounmpo for more than 47.5 PRA. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Giannis Antetokounmpo has actually only exceeded it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, this is line Giannis Antetokounmpo has exceeded in 55% of his last 20 games, as well as in 15 of the 28 games he's played this season. And after failing to reach it in his last 3 games, we are expecting a bounce back from Giannis Antetokounmpo for this line and for him to go over it. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks will be facing off against a Toronto Raptors defense that this season has not been very good overall, giving up plenty of points, rebounds, and assists to their overall opponents. And when it comes to defending against opponent power forwards specifically, they are pretty much just the same, giving up a fair share of points, rebounds, and assists overall to the position. So coming into this game, we do expect Giannis Antetokounmpo to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Here's Toronto's defensive numbers against opponent centers for those who want to see that as well. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Giannis Antetokounmpo is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, averaging over 36 minutes per game. And one of the things we do love about Giannis is his high efficiency over his last 10 games, averaging near 60% from the field on a very impressive 21 attempts per game. Giannis is also getting a ridiculous number of rebound chances per game, nearing 20 rebound chances per game over his last 10 games, as well as getting plenty of potential opportunity to play make within the Bucks offense, averaging a solid 10.5 potential assists per game over his last 10 games. So coming into this game, we do expect Giannis Antetokounmpo to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. Now in his career, Giannis Antetokounmpo has had solid PRA totals across the board this season, no exception, averaging over 32 points per game, near 12 rebounds, and close to 6 assists. And again, coming into this game against a poor defensive matchup in the Toronto Raptors, we are expecting a big performance out of Giannis Antetokounmpo and for him to reach his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Giannis Antetokounmpo for more than 47.5 PRA. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below to gain access to the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ. These guys will get you right, so go give them a look. And for those of you looking for a nice alternative to PrizePicks, check out Parlay Play. They are, again, very similar to PrizePicks, but with much higher payout boost. And right now, when you use code BETPARLAY, you can receive a $100 deposit match as well as $5 in free games. Again, check them out. They are a nice PrizePicks alternative, but with much higher payout boost. We thank you for watching. Please leave a like on this video for bonus picks in our next video, and we'll see you in our next one.